Hey guys, welcome back. DeFi, degens, drip, and farm for poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And in today's video, going to give you some highlights from the last AMA done with Andros or something like that. I can't remember how to pronounce his actual name, but Alexandros, I think it is. And covering just two things in there where there was some changes to the roadmap that I was unaware of in regards to dates. Then a drip garden update on my garden and what people are doing and how you can capitalize on that, as well as some alpha that he leaked regarding characters in the drip garden, and also some ideas of what we can expect to see in the short term with the tokens that are being minted on the sidelines. So let's get straight into the drip garden update, right? So when we have here, you guys know that I'm a big proponent of the drip garden. Yes, the contract balance has been taking a hit. As we all know, people are pairing LPs. I showed you that on my previous video. But basically what that means for any of you that are looking to get in, if you are bullish long term, then this is still a great opportunity. I know people in my comments are gonna be like, the garden got me wrecked, or it's been nothing that can't outpace the DK. It's because you guys don't understand the long-term play that is the garden. And the whole point of this is to continue to accumulate drip BUSD. So again, if you're bullish on drip and you understand how the drip garden will play into the whole animal farm ecosystem, then the play right now, in my opinion, I went over this before, is to not be taking out LPs. I know that everybody wants to get their position in the farm, but as I mentioned in my other video, these farms have that dynamic supply control algorithm. So you don't need to FOMO in and ape in and wreck your position. If you're getting out of the garden right now, trying to follow the whales, and you're getting like 10 LPs or 20 LPs, dude, these whales have thousands of LPs. You're just gonna be getting a sliver of this, but your garden's gonna take a big hit. So the smart play, the smart money for little money, is to stay in the garden right now and improve your position. So even my garden has taken a hit. Let me show that. I was at the peak before the sell-offs, and that's why I have not taken any profits. Remember, before I was following my 40-hour work week to pay bills, and then when I saw that people started claiming from the garden, right when it reached its peak is when I stopped claiming, right? So up here, I was generating 18.5 LPs per day. And then due to everyone else's excessive claiming, even though I've actually dollar cost averaged in and I continue to hydrate, I don't quite hyper compound, but my garden right now is just under 17. So I lost almost a LP a day, but it's not lost because I know when this contract balance rebounds, where's the contract balance? Then gonna be sitting in a much better position. Contract balance, where are you? Here it is. So right now we're still sitting at like half of the all-time high in the contract balance. So remember, this is a long-term play. It's a miner on steroids, but it has real utility in the form of being able to generate drip LPs. And one other alpha that was mentioned in the garden during the AMA, I mentioned about the garden in the AMA. I don't have that exact clip. I didn't feel like going back to find it, but he did mention the drip garden game developers, the Unity game devs, are going to be adding Zim characters. So as you know, Forex's avatar is Invader Zim. If you're not sure who that is, that's this character here in the late 90s, early 2000s, a Nickelodeon kind of cartoon. So they're going to be adding other characters to that. So I think that's pretty cool. We know that now these guys are responsible for building the actual game with real actual gameplay. Right now it's just a viewer, but Forex has given them the green light to where this game will be integrated on top of the existing garden, and Forex and team will be responsible for the security. So that means they can continue to build this out. And one of the new things they're adding will be a character that he just literally mentioned, just kind of let it leak, that he said Invader or Zim characters as well. So I think that's pretty cool just to see that. So again, I believe the reason I'm bringing that up is there will be some serious utility and money coming to the drip garden in the future. Right now, yeah, it sucks. I understand it, but just play the game and continue to compound. And I think you'll be better off because you did. All right, what else we got? Drip wallet token update. All right, so those of you who've been following me, again, you know that I talked about these tokens sitting on the sidelines. So we got our supply almost at 3 million, 2.7 million drip tokens. And if you, again, have been watching, then you know that, where is that? Is it this one? No, one second. This one, we know that there's now 1.5 million. One of my previous videos, it was 1.3 and then 1.4. So people are clearly accumulating and taking out drip tokens. And you also will notice on my old videos, it was like 40,000 for this wallet. Now it's 49. These have all increased as well. So the big question is right now, and depending on when you watch this video, what these people will do. So that will be the signal for anyone looking to get positions or whatever to decide what they want to do. Nobody knows if they're going to sell all these, sell a portion, put it all straight into the garden. Like, we have no idea. The Drip USD farm. But the point is, there is more in wallets than there is locked up in the smart contract. So in the contract, we have circulating supply of only 361,000, but sitting in wallets, we have 1.5. So if you add up just the two main contracts, we have more in wallets than we do in the two contracts. So that is a lot of capital that can swing the price one way or another. So it's important to watch this. But as I said on the channel, this is not FUD. There's not anything to be afraid of. You just need to know right now there's going to be a lot of volatility. So again, I mentioned this in one of the groups that I'm in. There's no reason to be trying to ape into positions right now. It's stupid in my opinion. You're just going to get wrecked because there's too much volatility sitting on the outside just in the ecosystem, not to mention the theoretical what could happen in the macro environment in the next 6 to 10 weeks to the end of the year. So the best thing to do, and Forex mentioned this as well, is dollar cost average into projects you believe in during the bottom of a bear market. So just a quick message, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. This helps bring brand awareness to the channel as well as all Forex Shark related projects. Thank you. If you're looking to build dog position, then you start, dollar cost averaging to buy dogs, or you dollar cost average into the blue chips to get positions to farm out the dogs. But I personally am not going to be just aping right in. So I won't even get the launch. The launch will be coming out while I'm asleep. So I'll be able to find out what's happened to the dogs token after the launch, and about 5 to 6 hours later, we'll see what the price of the token is. And then I'll make my decision there. But I'm not going to stay up in the middle of the night just to try to scalp trade or get in and get the dogs token at launch at $43. If I was in the US time zone, maybe I would track it, but I've waited on Forex projects before in the middle of the night, and if they don't launch exactly on time, then an hour, 2 hour delay, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, no bueno for me. And again, I think there's gonna be a lot of volatility. So I think you are just FOMOing in right now, and you don't need to. This is a forever farm. You're meant to park your capital and print and not have to sell your assets. So what's the rush in trying to get an 8-hour edge on somebody else? Personally, I'm gonna wait probably 3 to 5 days after the farm's launch to decide what to do with my position and decide what to do with the garden and see how the garden is actually being affected at that stage. Garden, this one. So I'll decide then if I want to take any kind of LPs out. In my garden, I've been growing excessively 8 million plants now. So this is cool, very nice to see. And I didn't realize, another fun fact, the biggest garden is like 112 million plants, 124 million plants. This is crazy. So I'm on page like 13. I thought I had a decent garden size, but man, there is some serious people in here that bought big positions. I think Ray said he was going to do $100,000 position or something crazy. So there's lots of capital out there for sure. And it's going to come in once the farms unlock. For sure. All right, so the big updates that I want to share directly from the GOAT himself is reference to these roadmaps. So Scratchies, I'm gonna play the clip so you can hear it yourself, but Scratchies is actually in December. And these two, he said, these two are gonna be next year. So let's play that clip.
We're wrapping up the UI for it, right? Then we're gonna go. We're gonna launch Scratchy, and we're gonna launch Scratchy in December and next year, right? So that's gonna take us to December. Early next year, we're gonna do 2 new products for Drip, right?
All right, so that was it. Just wanted you guys to hear that. So scratchy in December and 2 new products for drip next year. So what that means to me is that we may not see any real drip price appreciation until the scratchies. So there's a lot of potential for scratchy. And in the short term, there's, like I said, gonna be a lot of volatility. I still believe my $9 to $12 price floor will be in play throughout the end of this year. We still sitting just at about $6 or so right now. So again, you guys know me on this channel. I am optimistically cautious or cautiously optimistic. And I already explained to you guys that this is not gonna just skyrocket to the top. So again, people telling you that just don't understand supply and demand economics. And I just showed you there's 1.5 million drip, more drip in wallets than there is in the two contracts combined. And what that means is that there's a lot of volatility. So that means for you to be patient, plan your position, not stress, not FOMO. And then when things start to play out, you'll have a better understanding of what to do and where to go. So I think we will have to wait until scratchy to see any real price appreciation. And it will also be dependent on how much is raised in the DAO. But I definitely know I'll be using scratchy on my channel. It's a great marketing vehicle to run games and stuff like that on the channel and say, hey, you know, donate 1 BNB or 0.1 BNB, and then the winner, we split the jackpot. We used to do that in real life with lotteries at work. You get a couple people together in the military, you all put up $10, you buy, 100 lottery tickets, and then you just agree to split it. So I think that's a really good thing being added for engagement on the channel, but also definitely will help the price of drip in the future. So that's it for my recap. As always, yeah, shout out to Lady of the Faucet. Ladies of the Faucet. You can check out Irene and Wonder Woman's notes. There was no real new information dropped in this particular AMA, but if you want to listen to the whole thing, definitely go ahead and check it out. So yeah, that is it for this one. Hope you guys found that valuable. Hope it was concise as well. You know the drill. Hit that like and subscribe. Help a brother out. HBO special. Until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.